Hello, I'm Dr. Trent Corey from Xtra Mile Physical Therapy, and I'd like to welcome you to the clinic and what we do here. I wanted to go over an intro on what I do with the Softwave machine, which is a really revolutionary device on how to help the body heal from inflammation and scar tissue and many other conditions. But it's been really a revolutionary thing in my clinic, so I'm really happy to share with you, especially since this is designed for a video for someone who has not been into the clinic. Take a look at what this has to offer. So basically, nice big machine here. It has water that goes into this tube here, and what I gotta do is fill it up. So basically, you might be able to see that here. There has some water in there, and there's a little spark plug in there. And what happens is, as it fills up, it kind of bubbles up. And so you might be able to see the little electrode in there. And then eventually it's just gonna bubble up, just like that. Okay, cool. And then we try to get the bubbles out because we want the wave to go through water and not through air, okay? So, but when I deliver shock to my hand, you might be able to see that. Barely can see it, you might be able to see it like that. Doesn't do anything too much, but if we go over an area that's inflamed, for example, then we will see some things that might be a little more uncomfortable, but that's good because that creates the healing stimulus for the body to activate its own healing, its own stem cells and that kind of thing. So that's really a fascinating aspect of what this machine can offer. And it doesn't take too long. What I do is then I put ultrasound gel on here, and I'll just do a quick little demo on my own knee. It'll be kind of weird to do, but we'll just kind of do it real quick. But basically, so if I go here like this, I put some gel on my leg here, and you know, I have you lay on a table a little more comfortable and that kind of thing. But wherever I have an issue, okay, and then what we're gonna do, and I set the energy level to wherever I feel like is comfortable, and then from here we gonna do the shocks, okay? And I find some things and kind of figure out where it's sore. What's great is, as I go over certain spots, it'll be more intense, okay? And if it's more intense, that's a good sign. It lets us know there's something there we need to work on. So we go through that process for a while. Usually people will need between 500 and 1,000 shocks for most visits. It's that kind of right around that range. And then from there, then we'll do some other treatment, okay? So it's not just about the Softwave. A lot of people love this and it helps their pain, but that's not the main thing. We want to get your whole body feeling better and avoiding the movements that are causing things to restrict and causing the other things in the body are probably causing that knee pain. So we try to calm down the knee pain or whatever their issue is, and then get to how your whole body's moving as a whole and work on other processes. So that may involve a little bit of the gua sha tool. So just a simple device will kind of work on scraping up those spots, kind of working on the soft tissue in the patellar tendon or the IT band, wherever the issue is. And then, you know, this doesn't take too much longer either, but we really want to kind of address that, make sure we get to those root causes of what's really inflamed to help your body's own stimulation of healing, okay? So I do it on you once or twice, you know, kind of figuring out what, you know, give you a feel for how much you need to do for yourself, because this is obviously a very simple thing you can do on your own, but you kind of have to know the rhythm of how to do it. And this could apply for a knee pain or maybe Achilles or something like that. So just kind of keep in mind, you know, wherever your body part is, we'll address where those problems are. But then we'll get into some other movements, okay? We'll go into, for example, if it's your knee, we might look into how your hips are moving or how your trunk's moving, okay? And there's a whole process how we work on lining up the body left and right and side to side and all of these things, balance on single leg and those kind of things. If we get those things down, we'll try to give you as many things you can do for yourself at home so you can work on them. But if you need more accountability, we'll give you more things that you need to do to come back in here and get this thing taken care of, okay? I don't want this thing to last for you very long. I know you don't either. We want to get on top of your problem, get on top of the root of the problem right away, and then we can start to feel better, okay? So I'll just show you right here. I'll go over to my other, let me wipe on my towel here, okay? Started to goop on my knee, okay? But I'll show you the process here. We talk about, come on over here. We talk about a process called Mount Dumore, or we say it's a 3-step process. Number one is, hey, let's get rid of the pain in the biggest area of concern. Okay, I want you to feel better. We want to calm fight or flight. We want to decrease inflammation. We want to improve lymphatic flow. We want to do some manual therapy as well. So if I need to do some soft tissue work, we want to work on that. But first of all, we got to get you calmed down. Okay, I got to get you feeling better within next week or two. Okay, like let's win first. Okay, the next phase is phase two. Phase two is just getting to the root of the problem. It's kind of what we're talking about a little bit about restoring symmetry. Okay, left versus right, front versus back, top versus bottom. If you're really restricted and tight somewhere in, let's say, your rib cage, that could affect how you breathe and how you run, right? And that could affect how your knee may be pushing off or your toes out one way. So we want to look at all those factors that are causing the issue, not just blast it with Softwave and then feel like, oh, okay, that's going to make it better forever. It will help, but there's other things that are in play that are cause the issue more than likely. We need to make sure we're there. And then the next level is level 3. We go up the mountain. I want to get you all the way to the top where you're at a higher level. So a lot of folks come in here that are injured and they can't run a 5K, and eventually get up to the point where, hey, I can run a full marathon or half marathon or whatever, triathlon, because now we've built up our levels. But keep that in mind that I'm like your Sherpa going up the mountain. You're climbing Mount Everest. You might come up and might come down, and it's also kind of new to you. You want to make sure you have someone to guide you. That's why I'm here, and that's why I want to help you through the process. So it may be some learning and adapting. It may not be a straight line path, but if you have someone as a guide, that gets you to where you want to be. And that's really what I'm trying to cater for you to come in here to the clinic to really get on top of your issue, become as independent as possible. Once you've got everything taken care of, you don't need me anymore, or you need me very little, and we can get you feeling better and doing the things you love to do. So hopefully that was helpful. I'm Trent Corey, physical therapist at Xtra Mile Physical Therapy. Looking forward to meeting you and helping you get to your best. Thanks.